Staying with real estate time now for Getting Real with Real Estate. Justus Smith joins us now in studio. You know, when you go into a lot of these homes, there's some good smells and there's some not so good smells.
There is, and I have to apologize for the sins of my predecessors because there's actually some recent research out there. For years, a lot of real estate agents have been telling you, hey, you want to, attract some buyers, make some new home-baked cookies, right?
Cookies, yeah, you always hear that.
Yeah, and actually out of Washington State University, there was a professor, Eric Spangenberg, who did a study, and he found that that's actually one of the worst smells that you can have, believe it or not.
Why?
He studied olfactory marketing. I didn't even know that existed. It was, I guess, how smell affects purchasing decisions.
Yeah.
And they found that simple smells are better than complex. So simple smell, they had, the best ones, lemon, green tea, cedar, pine, basil, vanilla. Those are preferable over like potpourri or gourmet foods or chocolate chip cookies. And
so things that aren't so overpowering,
yeah.
Just a subtle smell, right?
Yeah, and in their study, they actually found that the more complex the smell, the less likely an individual was to spend a great amount of money or a great amount of time in a store. Actually, with the simple smells, people spent 31.8% more, believe it or not. And then they took that to real estate as well, and they said that specific smells distract potential buyers from doing what they should be doing, and that's deciding whether or not to buy the house, because the brain is subconsciously trying to take time and energy to figure out what is this smell.
They're not looking at the house; they're thinking,
right.
"Where's that smell coming from?" Right?
So
what have you brought in here? What are these?
Well, that was talking about good smells. Now let's talk about bad smells.
Okay.
This here is kind of the Cadillac line of air purifiers. This is something that
the Cadillac.
It takes out. It's got UV lamps to. I got this from Global Air Systems for today. It's got UV lamps. It produces negative ions. It filters out charcoal smells, so cigarette smells, pet smells, you name it.
And how great of a job does it do? Does it actually get all of it out?
I've been told 99.999% efficiency when particles are moving through there. Yeah. So you do, because here, and I did bring this also. It's a air sponge odor absorber.
Okay, let's open this up.
So we got something on the high end, on the low end. Here's something that you can put in your house to. It'll actually suck in odors as well. This one I believe is $8.75 is what I paid for this. This is an $1,800 air cleaner. But last night I was actually talking to an appraiser, and he was telling me about one house he was in recently where he actually had to correct $20,000 for the smell of the house.
He deducted 20 grand.
He took $20,000 off the price because of the smell and of what it would take to. So don't smoke in your house. If your kids have moldy hockey equipment, store it in the garage. Do what you can to ventilate the cooking smells that are out there, and because at the end of the day, that could really hit your pocketbook.
All right, great tips. There he is, Justus Smith for Getting Real with Real Estate. If you need help in the real estate market, he's your guy. Contact him at propertypartnersrealty.com.